Welcome to a LarpCraft video about maintenance of latex weapons. You are supposed to do a silicone base on the latex to keep it pliable and keep it from drying out. Latex is a natural rubber, so it's one of the products you can use to do this. The manufacturers like Epic Armory and such have their own silicone, which they do here. If you look at the ingredients though, it's just 100% silicone, which you can very easily pick up at any box store. You just got to make sure that there's no acid in the silicone formula, that it's 100% silicone. And one of the things you want to make sure of is that it, the propellant will also not wreck the latex. The propellant cannot be an acid propellant. Most of them are definitely CO2. That's what you'll get in pretty much everything that we've ever seen. But this is like $3 or $4 at a hardware store. This at a LARP store, you might pay upwards of $20, maybe $15. But essentially they're the same thing. And we've been using them both for years. This is a Palnatoke blade. The latex here is in good shape because it's brand new. So we just simply take a rag and we apply the silicone to the weapon. Take care with the suede handle grips for almost any manufacturer that you don't overly get too much silicone on here. It'll make it hard to grip. The Epic Armory weapon we have here that we've had for years, you can see what happens when you start to let a weapon dry out. There are cracks in the surface of the latex itself, and some of the latex is actually even coming off. Again, this has gone through years of abuse and is held up pretty well. But the latex was neglected at some point here in our loaner weapon arsenal, and the latex coating is now compromised. Be aware that if there's anybody in your group that can reapply latex coatings, that once you saturate the foam with silicone, you'll likely not be able to recoat this because it won't stick. But so it's very important to do maintenance on latex weapons periodically, and do not leave a latex weapon in a very hot car. Latex is a natural rubber, and we don't want to see your investment of your weapon getting wrecked. So keep it in a cool, dry place in your house, that sort of thing, and you should be good to go for a long time. Maintenance of your weapon is very important, and durability of your weapon depends on how you use it. If you're going to smack things extremely hard, some weapons have better cores, some weapons don't, and it's still a piece of foam with a core that can still be compromised. So these are theatrical weapons. They're not designed as full-fledged, full-contact boffers, and that is the reality of it. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we're applying it on an Epic Armory shield here. I looked over everything, made sure the straps are in good shape. Anytime you do maintenance on your weapons, which is usually after an event or before an event, you want to check to make sure that all the foam is not compromised, or that a core isn't broken, or that sort of thing. So basically I'm just taking my cheapo silicone and spraying a liberal amount on the actual product itself. Now some of you, some manufacturers may recommend it differently. The more silicone you can put on it, the more chances are that you'll have the latex absorb it in. So try to get a good amount everywhere. Let it soak in for a few minutes, and then wipe it down. So it's not rocket science, and it'll protect your coating to last many, many years. This is not the same, however, with a poured weapon, like a poured foam, like Calamasol. Those are painted on, and that's a different type of process. So this is only good for latex coated weapons or shields or that sort of thing. Now, as a professions in LarpCraft, if you have like a weapon profession, or let's say you're a blacksmith or something and you want to work on things, you could actually bring some silicone to the game and actually treat people's equipment for in-game coin or actual money, and protect their equipment while you're doing it. So I mean, it's actually really maintaining the product and providing an in-game resource that's actually beneficial instead of, you know, pretending to hit metal when in fact some of this stuff is foam. So you can do kind of like a combo. Just some ideas.